So we got more details on the Pascal Siakam news that the Atlanta Hawks are still the strongest suitor, and they've offered a package centered around DeAndre Hunter, AJ Griffin, and draft compensation. But the Raptors are believed to have upped the price on any possible deal at every turn. And if you guys don't know, for the Raptors, they're trying to decide the future of Pascal Siakam. Siakam is a 2019 NBA champion, coming off his best individual season, averaging 24 points, 7.8 rebounds, 6 assists. He has 1 year left on his deal at $37.9 million, and it's become increasingly common for players of his caliber entering a contract year to usually talk about an extension or for a trade to another team that he can sign an extension with. This being Siakam's 8th NBA season, he can sign for 30% of the salary cap, either now or via extension or next offseason as a free agent with the Raptors or any other franchise. The Raptors are eligible to sign Siakam to a max contract worth 4 years, at least $192 million. Supposedly, there's not been any conversation that actually have had meaningful traction. So right now, let you know that Siakam has never requested a trade, and that Atlanta really wants him. But the talks are at complete pause. The Hawks are fully prepared to enter this year's training camp and season with the current team. For now, Siakam is a Raptor even without an extension, and he could very, very well remain one through the trade deadline. The Raptors have been heading toward this moment of truth since at least last year's trade deadline, and it's crazy because 4 of their top 5 players within the last 2 years of their contracts, they've kept them, and then they let Fred walk. And offers at trade deadline for VanVleet were not overwhelming, but losing a core contributor for nothing is just stupid. And they've had multiple offers for OG Anunoby, and they just won't do anything about it. So it's going to be interesting. So let's get into the rest of the video. Pascal Siakam is allegedly going to be traded. I'm not a Toronto Raptors fan, nor am I someone who's saying that Toronto Raptors should trade Pascal Siakam. I'm just reporting what's being reported. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think of Pascal Siakam being, I guess, inevitable that he'll be traded at some point? Let me read you guys the report. Let me hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of Pascal Siakam? I do believe that they should go full force into the Scottie Barnes era with OG Anunoby perfectly, like the perfect complementary like Robin to him. And then you also have like the fact that like Pascal Siakam and Scottie Barnes play very similar like positions. So for me, it just makes sense that you would want to move Scottie Barnes to open up the floor for, you would want to move Pascal Siakam to open up the floor for Scottie Barnes. Now, Pascal Siakam trade is viewed as inevitable, according to Mark G. Medina, who is, I guess, with Sportsnot. And for me, I look at this situation, okay? And I wonder. The quote is, it seems inevitable that Toronto Raptors will deal Siakam. They expect a strong deal for return in the form of quality rotational players, expiring contracts, and draft picks. All qualities that help accelerate a rebuild/retool. Which I guess we all are in agreement that that's what they're doing at this point. But the Atlanta deal, like I've said before, if they send DeAndre Hunter and like Bogdanovich for Pascal Siakam, and they throw in like 1 first-round pick and a bunch of seconds, I'm cool with that. Maybe too cool, but I don't think that's that bad of a deal. Like, I feel like there's worse deals that they could do. And again, I think this goes back to the direction of the franchise, because Scottie and Pascal are both power forwards. Let's just be honest. They both need they're both point forwards. And I think the roster would be way better suited for Scottie Barnes if they're able to, actually put somebody that, I think the best way to put it is like actually put somebody out there that suits Scotty, doesn't take the ball away from him, doesn't like allows him to do what he's good at. And I think Pascal Siakam and Scotty they kind of interlap too much. And I think that's just kind of something that's holding them both back. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I think they definitely could go out and get themselves a deal that really, really, like they said, accelerates their rebuild. And I think that's the big thing that they're probably thinking about. And I don't blame them. I mean, there's definitely always things that you want to consider when you make a decision. And I understand if you're a team like, the Raptors and you're just trying to find the perfect deal. It's always going to take time. Ladies and gentlemen. So let me hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think of this and why? But that's it for me today. I hope you guys do have a great day because I know I will. Till next time, guys. Peace. Oh.